Hello, my graveyard children, and welcome back to the other side. So, today we have a special thing I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about my new Gacha Life original series, Mac and Holly. So you may be wondering, what's the deal with that? Well, that was originally what was supposed to be Akira. Or Akiri. And you may be thinking, well, this is kind of a weird series. So this is meant to be, if I'm gonna put like a spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the 2 episodes, they're only 2 minutes long each. They shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna say that right now, and I'm gonna credit what I can. I'm gonna credit the opening song, which is "Sorry Jack" by Scratch 21. If you want to listen to that, or the Living Tombstone remix, you can go listen to those. But let me talk about the show itself. Okay, so the first episode, you meet the 2 main characters, Mac and Molly. Mac is around 15, and I said Molly. Holly is a year younger. She is still 14, but he is 15. For those of you who don't know, probably none of you, Mac is inspired by me and the way I think, and Holly is inspired by a few exes of mine and a close friend of mine, Marissa Cherez. Yes. No, maybe I didn't ever mention her in a video. I don't know. I have enough videos on here. I can't keep track of everything. If I did mention a Marissa, then it's the exact same Marissa. That's actually where the haircut came from. Not the colors themselves, but around 2 weeks after becoming friends with Marissa, I come to school one day and she shaved off the side of her head. She looked cool though. She looked really badass. Pretty too. Anyway. So, it's inspired by mostly her and then another friend of mine who I'm just going to call Shadow Wolf for now. But these 2 people have kind of coincided to create this one character. I'm not going to go into too much detail of how they inspired her, other than the outward appearance type thing. And so now I'm going to go into great detail, so like nothing is confusing. Okay, so what are they wearing? Mac is sporting regular shoes, like regular Converse type shoes, gray and red. Regular, I believe, brown pants, but they might be blue. And a rolled up red long sleeve shirt. Glasses, which were inspired by these. I don't know if they're red, because again, the only time I ever look at my Gacha Life characters is when I'm animating an episode, and I animated both episodes at night, but I had to wait till I had 2 episodes so I could release them together. I want to try to release 2 episodes at a time until I get CAB2. We got 4, 6, 10. We got 3 more, and then season 1 will be done. They're gonna get longer throughout the seasons, and I decided I will not be voicing Mac anymore because I don't have enough voice cast, so now it just looks weird. Anyway, and Holly is wearing... Fuck. I can speak. She's wearing just pants, boots, and... One thing that might be confusing is her shirt type thing. She is wearing a spaghetti strap with sleeves. Those do exist. Because when her arms are down, it looks like a long sleeve shirt. But when they're up, you can see bits of skin. So that might confuse you. What she's actually wearing is a spaghetti strap heart t-shirt with sleeves. Those do exist. I already said that. But what matters to me, or not what matters to me, but everyone will change their outfits per season. one of the cool things about the series is where I plan to take it. So now we're going to talk about the characters. We already started talking about the characters. Fuck. So those are the only ones you need to worry about what they're wearing. Next, after Mac and Holly, you got Minnie. Minnie was inspired by a few female bullies I had in elementary school. and she actually slaps. She doesn't slap, but she gets bitch slapped by Mac. Now someone might be saying, you shouldn't like make a show where the main character gives a girl a black eye. That is based on a belief I have. Not that you should hit a girl. No one should ever hit anyone. But I have such a hatred for the word retard that although I would never do it personally, I believe what Mac did was understandable. That's why I had him do it. And next, like, those are the only characters you meet in the other one. Then we meet Park. He's probably my favorite character that I've ever had to come up with. Park I got the name from one of my favorite books, Eleanor and Park, which I want to make a Gacha Life series of that too. But that wouldn't be only for fans who've read the book. Anyway, so Park was a unique part. He was inspired by, the name was inspired by Eleanor and Park, and the character himself was inspired by Michael Mills from from Be More Chill. And he's meant to be like the goofy guy who has an ex, who we'll talk about later. An ex who is one of his closest friends, other than Mac, who is his best friend, and he has a secret crush on, but we'll get to that later. Just to be on the lookout for that. I'm joking. No. Someone does have a secret crush on Mac, though, but it is not Park. And it isn't someone I named. She's not, you haven't even been introduced to her yet. I think I want her in episode 3, but I might not be sure. I will say she is a yandere. So when she comes on screen, you'll be like, yep, that's her, because she's a yandere. Like, literally, I'm going to have her in the school outfit of a yandere. And her name is going to be YC, as a reference to the Yandere Simulator game, Yandere-chan. Or I'm going to name her, Yuno. As in Yuno Gasai from Future Diary. I haven't decided yet. Or I may just give her a random name. Who knows? But Park is probably the funniest character. Next we have the girl he likes, Mumble. Mumble, not a real name, is a shy but sweet and actually kind of demented. She's not the yandere, but she's like demented as in she's one of those characters who hides their true emotions, but when you find out her true emotions later on, she's into some kinky and fucked up shit. Why am I doing this to a female character? It's funny. Fuck you. But one of the reasons I like her is because she's like direct. You'll find that out if you've seen episode 2 of how direct she is. Then my probably like the most outlandish character, because she flies or levitates at least, is Park's ex-girlfriend, Phoenix. How can she levitate? I'm not going to tell you that. That's for later. Why does she levitate? Also for later. Who is she? All I can tell you is she's years older than Park is. Park is 15. She is 1,500 years old. Why does she maintain her youth? That's for later. Why did they break up? Because Park found out her age, and even though technically every 100 years she's born again, but maintains her age, like she's not born again, but she gets old, her name is Phoenix because she's a living phoenix, a human phoenix. She crumbles into dust and reappears. But that's not why she can fly. She's part phoenix, part something else. Because I wanted to introduce like a bit of a fantastical element so it's not there will be, after Season 1, Season 1 is kind of like the introduction to these characters. Season 2 through 4, the other seasons I want to have, which will be 10 episodes each. By the time I'm done, I want to have 40 episodes. They will be more like pushing like the boundaries. Each one will be a different story and have its ending. Or maybe it'll all be one big story because of the fact that these episodes will be up to like 5 minutes long and then I'll give up. But I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with these series and that there should be more episodes on the way, and I really hope you guys enjoy this series because I'm working really hard on it. I'm learning how to maintain gacha life.
I didn't think about the fact that I couldn't eat cake or that I couldn't dance because I might faint.
And I'm really excited for you guys to see the finished product. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the other side.